back air across the stage on Smashville at 200% as Incineroar, and then won the game. Which
is crazy.
I felt really bad about it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Max Rage Alolan Whip is stupid.
It sure is. I hate that move.
Yep.
That is my least favorite move in the game.
It's my favorite character.
Yeah. Fair enough. So now we got.
But if I had beaten Bert, I would have had to play Ismon, who we're going to see now up against KingK.
Yeah.
And Ismon, boy, he is a killer.
Yeah, he beat Eclipse to get here. KingK beat Army to get here. That's a crazy bracket. They're fighting.
To make it into semis?
Yeah. Winner of this plays the winner of MVD Burr. So that's they're in quarters right now.
Burr has played MVD before. I think MVD's 1-0 on Burr so far. But yeah, we're right here in game one with, of course, Ismon pulling out the Wario. I know he also has a Falco, if I'm not mistaken.
He does, but I think that Wario might be his more favored character. I think maybe he just has on and off days with Falco, but usually he starts Wario.
Okay. And that makes sense, because he definitely played Wario. He tried to footstool KingK.
Yeah.
And now, not a whole lot of fuel left. He knows that back air is going to be a thing, and going for that snake recovery. He's out of fuel!
The parry on that laser.
And that was point blank, too.
How does he play around gyro? That's the question here. He ignores it entirely. He jumps back forward air. It's really quick, but man, despite all that aerial drift, the foot stays out for quite a while, so that up smash is a great punish.
Oh, the gyro play from KingK. And look at the way he dashed back to set up if Ismon was trying to overshoot or cross him up with an aerial, that he would land right on that gyro. And the setups have gotten him 77% already.
KingK is so good.
Oh,
what
the gyro
heck?
interrupted it?
Are you kidding me? And Ismon mashed grab out of that? What kind of madman just... All right, you got it, Ismon. You got that stock, and you got this up air setup, putting on so much damage.
We can't just pretend that that's all we need to say about that side B situation, because my brain is still just
we gotta move on.
It's still just making Tim Allen...
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
Well, I'll have to get over it. KingK is already over it.
Up smash to falling up air. That move is very positive. Not positive, but it's very...
that would be nuts.
Yeah, no. That move is very safe. But he read that Ismon was going to go for another setup move, maybe another falling up air. So he went for an up smash and just covered him empty jumping instead of pressing a button and pressure.
KingK, though, he's got to play around the fact that Ismon has that waft available to him right now. And he could use it to try to just take the second stock, get it into last situation, and he does.
Yeah, he absolutely tried to catch that recovery, maybe catch the spinning arms of an up air out of KingK, but he didn't go for it. Played really safe around it. But this ledge trap might be what he needs to still even things up. Goes deep for a down air.
Yeah, this time he sees that, okay, he's not going to immediately commit to that aerial when I enter his threat zone. So now, if he's recovering, I'll just go down there and challenge him, at least this time. Okay.
Stuck between the gyro and the rod. Picks it up. Yeah, he's using it nice.
Oh,
that's
the side.
How is he alive? How? Literally how?
Wario is the definition of chunky.
Hey, Komodo?
Yeah, what's up?
How is he alive? Not anymore. Down
the answer
smash
is that he's not.
Covers that defense. KingK was on him, aggressive.
And not only that, KingK was so good at covering Ismon's aggression too. I think that entire game was highly based around the fact that KingK covered cross-ups, which Wario can do for days, so extremely well, especially that last stock. He was able to take it because he covered a cross-up aerial from Ismon.
Not just cross-ups, but he's reading how Ismon is dealing with these really advantageous aerials.
Oh, he just ran up and grabbed him. Like it was just a natural thing to do.
Just another walk in the park. Another day strolling through this.
And right now for Ismon, it's a walk in the park.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's building up some damage, too. He says, all right, you can get a cute little 35, but check me out, too. All right, once again, cross-ups with these aerials. This time he fades back to avoid doing that. And, you know, he's starting to respect, okay, KingK is looking for these things. He knows how good these aerial options are for me, my aerial drift. So I have to use that to be able to mix up.
Oh my god, the catch!
The bounce, dude, the item play from KingK is ridiculous all the time.
Using that gyro that was stuck in his hand there, to catch the really high recovery with the bike that normally is pretty difficult to challenge, and converted off into an up air, but we're seeing him sitting at 90%. Ismon could definitely bring this back into his favor, into an even game. But KingK is going to be trying to set up this wall here. That's going to be a low recovery forced on him. That down air, does he have the gas?
Oh, he holds down so he can send KingK off stage. Now we'll see if he can deal with this snake-like recovery, but that neutral air is such a safe landing tool.
Yeah,
you see it from KingK constantly, yeah.
Ismon's getting hit by a lot of them. Dash attack, there we go. That's going to get you out of the scramble real quick.
Lots of base knockback. It doesn't scale a whole lot with percent, but if you got your opponent at the ledge, well, who cares about being on the ledge? Ismon puts up a quick 68%, and he wants to take it higher with that.
He took
Excuse me?
all the way up with that waft.
Nothing can stop him. He goes all the way up.
There we go, punishing that neutral air on shield. This time he respects it as a landing option.
I mean, now that's a big lead for Ismon, who initially had been having some trouble dealing with KingK having a lead, but now we can see a total shift in dynamic, seeing that KingK has to approach him.
And you know that KingK does well with aggression, but having to approach is not quite the same thing. And Rob does not love having to build that scene.
And especially against a character like Wario, I mean, we saw already in Game 1 and the beginning of this Game 2 how good Rob is when he's able to set up a wall, but Wario can be just the exact same way. He's got a lot of really low commitment aerials that have a lot of power. Sets
out that gyro. Man, he's almost lapped in percent. Ismon has plenty of setups that he can do right here. He's able to set up double up airs. He's able to set up down tilt dash attack. I know Rob's hefty, but he could definitely set something up. That's some tricky bike movement.
I don't think he wanted any of that. Yeah. I'm gonna say that's my hot take for the day.
But Impromptu was able to get the job done. Bike is not online yet.
KingK immediately committing to the way he's throwing out those projectiles.
Back
gives
air.
Ismon a chance to get in, and yeah, back there will take it a solid 2-stock.
Catches KingK fading in too deep, trying to steal a little bit of that stage instead of just resigning himself to the ledge where he belonged. Ismon was able to take big advantage of that, take that stock, and move on really strongly. The big difference there, I think, just was that waft confirm, because you know they were going pretty even in the first game, but that waft really shifts momentum.
Waft can nearly make it feel like if that's a mental block for you up against Wario, that can feel like you're playing a 2-stock versus 3-stock game constantly.
Constantly. Because you know that one of your stocks is going to evaporate at any moment.
And the way that Ismon got that 0 to death so quickly, so cleanly, it had to feel that way for KingK, right? I feel like in that game, the one thing that's going through his mind was, why am I playing a 2-stock game?
Yeah, well, Smash 4 is done with. Why are we still doing this?
Yeah. No more of this song and dance. Okay, like the usage of the aerials to challenge projectiles, I think a lot of people still need to experiment with that a little bit more and just know which of those work for their characters.
I love that he showed his back there to present the threat of back air, and then came with a reversed bite.
Wow, the smooth landing. Not coming down with any aerial. KingK knows better than anybody that even if you have good landing tools with your aerials, you don't have to land with an aerial every time. It's good to mix it up. Ooh. Wow, speaking of mixing it up.
Double crossing over, but definitely going to be punished on block.
Speaking of punishes, KingK's finally punishing that offstage aggression from Ismon. He's noticed that, okay, Ismon knows that I haven't been coming up with these up airs a whole lot, so let me get back to stage for free this time.
That forward air, he faded back. If rising forward air, if he tries to cross through you too hard, or if he lands on top of you, of course you can up smash it, but that fade away, the fade, the drift, the aerial drift that Wario possesses is what makes it so ambiguous and so safe at times.
They make a lot of his moves safe, man.
It's not even entirely that it's safe. He maybe could have forwarded a shield, but it's not up smashable.
You talk about how perfect that air dodge from KingK was, too, that he didn't air dodge in a position that made him land on stage. He went right to the ledge.
Man, and catching the landing aerial aggression from Ismon with that forward smash.
I think KingK could benefit. I mean, you said he benefits a lot from aggression, maybe not necessarily approaching, but throwing out a lot of hitboxes, making you act more than he is. But I think that if he's able to just walk back, set up a little bit more of a zone, and you know, if he goes backwards and makes Ismon whiff those aerials, that's where he's going to find big openings.
Up tilt sets up for an up air. KingK has been running this percent back in his favor. No mid waft being used from Ismon means he might not get a second one this game if he drops his stock first.
But that all goes to the point that he's got that full waft ready for that stock too if it ends up going there. KingK's going to go for that high recovery because of the pressure that Ismon put on him last time, and he got the punish for it this time around.
Okay, it's the up tilt, still catches the mash. That's going to be not the stock. Great DI from Ismon. Up smash tries to catch him aggressive.
Woo! That nair could have been the setup for the stock.
This waft is a terrifying threat. Tries to go for a footstool.
That's it. That has got to be it.
Misses the last clap that he needed. Up tilt. No, he misses the confirm, and that's going to bring KingK a lot less pressure.
Now he can come back with that aggression. He doesn't need to be so concerned about the waft. Still needs to be concerned about the fact that Wario has many strong aerials, but man, the way Ismon's been playing, this is looking like his game.
Wow, just goes for the bike straight down, doesn't jump off of it like KingK might have been expecting. Trying to cover that.
What a great back air there from KingK to put some pressure on the shield and put himself safely back off stage.
Trying to run after him just to get a grab. I feel like up throw is going to do it. But Ismon is playing with those hitboxes defensively around the grab.
Ooh, he wanted the classic Rob ledge setup, but he wasn't able to get it. And Ismon, he's just one hit away. He parries his own bike, but this time, going down for that aggression, KingK knows it's throw out this up air or die.
Down tilt sets up back throw. That was a smart wait on the recovery. Back air almost doing it with some sus DI.
Going real high to try to avoid any pressure Wario can put on him at ledge. He's been respecting it a lot.
That's a big punish. It's a big grab at the very least.
KingK knows his win condition right now, and that is to toss Ismon off stage and connect an arm rotor. That is what he needs to take the stock. Unless he gets a big read, what?
Oh my goodness, he read the air dodge. He didn't quite cover the aerial drift of Wario, though. You know, we've been talking about it the whole set, how impactful it is at making things that normally are pretty punishable ambiguous. The up smash, even with all that charge, wasn't quite able to finish it off because he wasn't able to connect, and then we saw the dash attack clean it up.
Yeah. Very quick, pretty committal option in the dash